McCullers Jr., and we are underway. A fastball for a strike to Ramon Laureano. Swing and a miss. What an electric start to an afternoon contest as Lance McCullers Jr. strikes out Ramon Laureano on 3 pitches. Ground ball. There's a fair ball down the left field line. Andrews with his 5th hit of this series and 10 at bats. Yordan Alvarez will dig it out of the corner. Not before Andrews has a 1-out double. To Olson. And Olson shoots one to left. Yordan Alvarez towards the line, and that is going to drop in for a fair ball and bounce into the crowd. Little looping double for Matt Olson. He has driven in a run in every game of this series, and the A's on the board first, 1-0. Towards the middle of the diamond, Correa can't backhand it into center field for a base hit. That will score Matt Olson. Jed Lowry didn't hit it hard, but it found the right spot in the infield, just beyond the reach of Correa, who was over in the shift. And the Athletics have taken a 2-0 lead. And waves at that pitch. McCullers picks up his 2nd strikeout. Both outs in this inning on the strikeout, 2 away. Strikeouts in one, 6 strikeouts in the other as Piscotty pops one up. Shallow right. Yuli Gurriel and Jose Altuve converge. It's Yuli's play for the final out of the inning. A couple of runs on 3 hits. The A's take the lead, but the Astros have had no trouble coming back in the first 2 games after the A's have scored first every game. Astros the lead at 3-1 after the A's scored in the first inning. And Altuve ready always on the first pitch, fouls one away.
Heavily throughout the course of the season like Jose Altuve.
Swing and a miss and a slider away, and Altuve goes down on strikes. Swing and a miss. Montas paints up 97 on the outside corner, and he has back-to-back strikeouts, getting Altuve and Brantley and looking good early. Just going through a bad streak. There hasn't been a lot of margin for error on their team as Correa looks at an 0-2 pitch on the inside corner, and Frankie Montas has struck out the side. Altuve, Brantley, and Correa in order. 2-0 A's after 1.
Boston.
Yep. 3-1 pitches off the plate, and Seth Brown has drawn a leadoff walk to start this 2nd inning. Called 3rd strike. Beautiful pitch by McCullers. Froze Aramis Garcia. Lance picks up strikeout number 3.
Use it to both sides of the plate and still miss your spot with it and get some outs.
That one's called a fair ball down the 3rd baseline, and that'll bounce off the wall. A double by Ramon Laureano on a ground ball that just stayed fair and eluded Abraham Toro. Anything else that day? 32 sliders out of 95 pitches. Andrews sends one to right field pretty deep. Kyle Tucker makes the play in front of the wall for the final out of the inning. A walk, a double, 2 men left on base. We are through an inning and a half with the A's leading the Astros 2-0.
Played umpire.
Including that first pitch, now 23 called strikes on the year that have been off the plate, and Yordan goes down swinging on that splitter in the dirt. Montas has thrown 18 of 22 strikes. There's a ball roped into center field. Yuli Gurriel gets the Astros their first base runner of the game with a single into center. 3-2 pitches off the plate, ball 4. Tucker draws a walk, and the Astros have 2 runners on with 1 out. Gets McCormick there on a slider. And a strikeout number 5 for Frankie Montas. All of his outs have come on strikeouts. And he gets Toro on the splitter down for a strikeout. Montas with 6 strikeouts through 2 innings. Strands a couple of runners in the 2nd. A's lead 2-0. About the 9-3 start. There's a pretty pitch. Lance McCullers Jr. freezes Matt Olson on a 1-2 breaking ball that catches the outside corner. McCullers' 4th strikeout of the game. Were swept in the first 7 games of their homestand. As Lowry, who has had not a lot of success against Lance McCullers, picks up another base hit. Last one was a little ground ball that found its way into center. This one a little more sharply hit past the mound, and he is 2 for 2 and a 1-out base runner. Swing and a miss. Lance McCullers Jr. with a couple of strikeouts in the inning. 1 hit allowed. We are through 2.5. It's 2-0 A's. Gets him again. This ball shoots away from Aramis Garcia, who now falls, but his throw is in time. They get Altuve running down the line. So that is now 7 strikeouts for Montas and 2 outs in the inning. And he will draw a walk from McCullers. Lance issues his second walk of the game. And Kemp a 1-out base runner. Now there's the ground ball, slowly hit to Toro, bobbles, gets the throw to first, and Yuli makes a jumping catch and a tag to get the runner, Aramis Garcia, for the out at first. Call safe. It's not be an error on Toro, you would think, to allow Garcia to reach. It'll be first and second with 1 out. There's a ground ball. Toro's got it. He runs at the runner and makes the play to second. They get 1 out there. Miscue. 2-0 pitch is hit high in the air but playable. Yordan Alvarez will come in a few steps and he'll put it away for the final out of the inning. Well, Lance works around some trouble in the 4th. We're through 3.5 with the A's leading 2-0 of his 14 this year. He gets Correa. It's a pretty nasty splitter. He now has 8 strikeouts of the first 10 outs of the game. Swing and a miss. The ball gets away. Alvarez is going to start sprinting for first. Aramis Garcia's throw is in time. Yordan took off in a hurry once he saw that pitch had eluded Aramis Garcia, but he's out number 2. There's a base hit. The one guy who's been able to solve Frankie Montas is Yuli Gurriel, who is now 2 for 2. He is the only one in the lineup who has hit a ball past the infield today. Montas gets Tucker waving. That's 10 strikeouts through 4 innings. Frankie Montas picks up 3 strikeouts in the inning. Yuli Gurriel with a base hit and 1 man left on base. Sing around people's heads, and that will be great again to hear some of those roars that we've missed last year. As Carlos Correa misses that diving attempt as Matt Chapman singles past the shortstop into left center field. Chapman's first hit. Piscotty first pitch swinging, sends one way up in the air. Altuve will call off the outfielders and put it away for the final out of the inning. Good inning for Lance despite the 2-out base hit. Low pitch inning, only needed 8 to get through the 5th. We're halfway home with the A's leading 2-0. But Frankie Montas has been hitting the mid of the catcher every time, although that ball got up a little bit, and Chas McCormick with a little single in the right field. McCormick a leadoff base runner. Julia, the second time. There he goes. 1-2 pitch is up and away. Garcia's throw is in time. McCormick thrown out trying to steal for the first time in his major league career. Called 3rd strike. McCullers does have that strikeout against Kemp as he picks up strikeout number 6 in the game. Oh yeah, Lance McCullers Jr. getting it done. 2 more strikeouts in the 6th inning. He has 7 in the game, a 1-2-3 inning, and the 2 outs into the 6th. Little half swing towards first, and Montas is going to have a 1-2-3 inning against the top of the lineup. First 4 hitters today against Montas are 0 for 11. Only needs 6 pitches to get through the 6th. 21,150. Up the middle, and Andrews wins that battle as Lance kicks at the mound a little bit. He felt like he had a chance to put away his nemesis, Elvis Andrews, who has picked up his 10th career hit against Lance in 22 at bats. 0-2, froze him. Little change piece on the outside corner. Lance picks up strikeout number 8, and there's 2 away in the 7th. There goes the runner, and the pitch is a line drive cut by Yuli. That'll end the inning. Lowry hit it hard, but he lined out to Yuli Gurriel to end the 7th. That ball hit hard towards right. Piscotty, though, on the move, and he will play it on a short hop. Tucker's going to get to second. Kyle Tucker with the first extra base hit of the game for the Astros. Flare into right. That fell in front of Piscotty for a 2-out double. Sharply hit. Fair ball down the left field line into the corner. Chas McCormick with an RBI double. Astros trail 2-1. Ground ball, left side. Chapman to his left. Low throw, picked by Olsen. Nicely done at first by the Gold Glover, Matt Olsen, to save the other Gold Glover, Matt Chapman. But the Astros cut the lead in half. We head to the 8th in a 2-1 game. Swing and a miss. Andre Scrub getting Matt Chapman swinging for the first out here in the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Scrub. 95-mile-an-hour cutter. Back-to-back strikeouts. Astros with 10 strikeouts as a staff. 2 away here in the 8th. It's the A's. Up and away. Ball 4. Castro draws a walk. He represents the tying run in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Join us. Pop up on the infield. Tony Kemp will put it away for the final out of the inning. That ball hit hard. Jordan will play it on a short hop. Laureano has his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 5. That ball had a little top spin to it, and Jordan had to play it on the short hop. There's a ground ball. Nice jumping play by Joe Smith. Coming off the IL, making a fine defensive play to wrap up the inning, and a smile between the two veterans on the way to the dugout. On Alvarez, who was 0 for 3 today. There's a ground ball. Base hit past the diving Elvis Andrus. Astros have the tying run on and will bring the winning run to the plate in the bottom of the 9th. Ground ball slowly hit towards short. Andrus shovels to Kemp. The relay in time for the double play. A's able to turn 2 on the ground ball off the bat of Gurriel. Last month and change. There's a broken bat. Kemp will make a diving catch in the air, and that will wrap up this series and this game. The A's salvage 1 game in the 3-game series with a 2-1 victory today. The Astros ran into some tough pitching with Frankie Montas, Yusmeiro Petit, Lou Trevino, and Jake Diekman to close things out. So their lead will be 4.5 as the A's will leave town, and the Astros will welcome the Yankees in for a 3-game weekend series. We'll have more, including the post-game show, coming up right around the corner.